Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Ooh, hope you're having a good day. I am just getting the morning started. And we're gonna drink some tea. It'll be a good time. So, yeah. Alrighty. Well, I wonder what tea we're gonna have today. Which shall I pick? The world may never know. Except you will. Because you're about to know. I've got a couple of choices for us today. You know, I don't think we're gonna do the Xing tour because it's really potent. It tastes really good, but it's pretty bitter. And I'm not quite feeling super bitter today. It's not very chill. And today we're like maximum chilling it. So we are not gonna do this one. Oh shit, no. Get into the tiny box. Tea. You belong in the box, not the floor. Alright. And got a couple of others to choose from. We've got Big Black Buddha Stink and red tea with white chrysanthemum Dragon Balls. And then we've got Sticky Rice Shoe Pour. We've had Big Black Buddha Stink on this channel. I really liked it, which is why there's a check mark here. You know what I don't have? I did not grab a cup to pour my first steepings in, so let me go grab a cup. The cup is necessary. Marshmallows on the counter. There we go. All right, we now have our cup. So, I think I'm gonna wait for the Dragon Ball. Because these are really cool. Let's do Buddha Stink. I think that sounds good right now. Yeah, we'll do Big Black Buddha Stink. Alright, so we've got our tea kettle, which we measure the heat with our hearts, because I did not get a thermostat tea kettle for Christmas. And this channel does not afford me one. Alright, so do exclamation tea. check it out. The tea is now on the screen. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, goodness gracious. Alrighty, very chill. We're maximum chill here. And cozy. I've got my giant floopy sweater with big sleeves. Still wearing my pajama bottoms. I'm sitting on a heated blanket, so warm. We are cozy mood. We're so cozy. We have all the cozy. We have a cozy monopoly. The cozy is all ours. The anti-monopoly organization come after us. Because we own all of it. All of it. We did not leave any cozy for anyone else. There's only so much cozy in the world, and we have all of it. We're at max cozy, maximum cozy. The cozy to the posy is ours. You know, maximum cozy. Maximum cozy. Ultra chill. The most chill that was ever chilled by people on man that we are doing the most chill. Like right now. We're just so fucking chill. Like maximum chill. Like all of the chill. There's no more chill for anyone else except for people who are here with us. Ooh. Why do I sound super quiet today? Let's turn off my noise filters. Alright, that's a little bit better. Ooh, and you can hear all the noises in the background now too. This is ASMRT. We're not going to be doing this very long because it's a lot of effort. But here we're going to tap on the glass. Ow, the glass is heckin' hot. I'm not doing that again. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're gonna grab our tea. And it's Big Black Buddha Stink Red Tea from Manu Mountain in China. Why am I doing this? I have no fucking clue. But we are hella chill, and I'm just rolling with the vibes. This tea smells delicious. So much good tea is in this tea. Yeah, tea ASMR, let's go. Okay, alright, I'm done with that. was fun. We tried a thing. We've done Dota like that before on this channel. Where we played Dota while whispering. I thought it would be good to reduce the rage, you know? Because Dota and angry goes together really well. But, yeah. So, let's put this tea that I put on my paper back in the bag. So I also brought a snack. Hey, Jimmy Patty. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening. I forgot what direction or time zones are in. How are you? You missed the tea ASMR that I was practicing. Thought I'd turn off all of my noise cancellations and mess around. It was kind of fun. So we are like maximum chill today. I'm wearing an oversized green sweater. I am sitting on a warm heated blanket that is also green. Green's my favorite color. You know, I'm still wearing my pajama bottoms and we're drinking some tea. How? It's oh, cool. Smack died in the afternoon. 2 o'clock's like my nap time. I am pro nap. And then I brought a snack. I stopped by the Asian market a week or so ago, and I got us a little candy kit. But yeah, you missed tea ASMR. It was funny. I thought it was funny. So we are. Oh, do you like my new tea notification down at the bottom of that way? Oh no! Stop blurring. Right there. That is what we're drinking. How was your yesterday? Was it good? I had a hot pot, which is where you have unlimited food to put in your soup, and you just keep eating all of the soup. What? The closed captions is blocking it? You can turn closed captions off, but hold on. I'm gonna like watch my videos real quick. Back to Twitch. So when I'm broadcasting, it doesn't show. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, cool. It's muted. Am I muted? But I do like closed captions, and I want things to be accessible, so today is a new day. Yeah, I see. And it kind of like the text wrap for closed captions is weird too. It's like right in the middle. I wonder if I can change the settings somehow for closed captions to be like at the top, maybe? Yesterday wasn't a good day, but that was yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're right, it is a new day. It is a new day with some tea and some chill, and you know, I'm actually not super religious, but one of the things that I've heard is like, all things shall pass sort of thing. I really like that as a quote. Yes, let's not. I agree. Let's not. Today is a new day. A new dawn. Ah, so here's our first steeping that we're gonna pour out. Let's see how it smells. It smells sweet and almost honey-like, but there's no honey in here. It's pretty good. Oh, Discord. Here's the Discord. Oh, you pinned the Discord. Thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate it. MVP. Alright, so I'm gonna grab my pens out and let's do Jimmy. We're gonna write the word your name. We're gonna do Jimmy. Make sure I want to do it in big letters. So let me sure I've got my big lettering ink going. My water's still a little too hot. Ooh, I think I need to sneeze. No, I'm good. Alright, we're good. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Doing your username or your names. It's good. It's a good time. I'm almost so chill, I want to go back to sleep. But we're having a good time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep doing Textura. I'm gonna move to my phone as I'm making lunch. Ooh, awesome! What are you having for lunch, my friend? I do like a good lunch. Roast chicken, vegetables, roast potatoes. Ooh, that sounds really hearty. That sounds like a very hearty meal. It sounds so good though. So you just like making a whole roast sort of scenario? Like whole chicken roast? Yes. Ooh, my M's are a little bit bigger than the I that I just did. That's okay. How does Textura do wise? Alright. There you go, Jimmy. I follow another calligrapher on Twitch, and he like mails people their stuff if they wanted to, which I think is super cool. There we go. Let's see. My water's still very hot, but that's okay. I'm not making green tea. This is why I don't drink a lot of green tea, because I don't measure my water, which anyone who follows me regularly knows I do not measure my water very well. It's not what we do on this channel. We don't do science. We do vibes. Which is normally very opposite of how I normally am. Here we are. Alright, so for those who are new here, we do Gong Fu Cha, which is a Chinese style of drinking tea. This is called a gaiwan. We do smaller increments of tea. Pretty good. I need to let time to let loose and be crazy. Yes. You know, except for a few instances, I've never felt the need to go wild. I pretty much do whatever I want. Now, it's not like I follow the intrusive thoughts or anything, but, I don't know. Other than, like, pushing people off a bridge, you know, like those random, like, Call of the Void sort of thoughts, I've never really had to, like, filter too much, of what I'm thinking. Or wanting to do or say, especially do. Like, doing stuff takes up so much effort to begin with. I'm like, by the time I thought about it, like, all the effort, like, I half the time I don't have the effort to do anything. Alright, let's smell the tea. Oh yeah. It's got a nice, like, honey sort of aftertaste smell to it. Yeah, I like the ducks. Jimmy, I like the ducks so much. Here is the tea in my porcelain tea set. This is like jade porcelain, I think, or something. Oh yeah, this is good tea. Yeah, I remember why I like this tea so much. Very classic flavors of tea. So, Jimmy, I've got, there's a pond on my way home from work, and, I'll stop by the pond, or just, like, park next to it for a couple seconds. And, you know, in a safe way, and I'll count all the ducks, and I'll send my significant other a daily duck count of how many ducks there are in the pond. Ducks are like humans, calm above the surface, but thrashing around each day under the surface. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. People are weird. That's so wholesome. I guess. It's a good excuse to count some ducks though when you're like, ooh, ducks. Like, it's fun. Alright, let's see. If I can... Ooh, do I have stickers on this overlay? Let me see. I'm gonna test this out. I do. Now I want to go count the ducks in the pond. I'm trying to see, I thought I had all my stickers set to, like, free, because it was fun. I don't remember. Spending time to watch them, listening to the sounds around. Yes, I love, yep. We're in the same mindset there. I love just chill. That's why I like camping. There we go. Alright, all the stickers have been changed to like 1 bit. And not 100. That was a little too much anyways. But that didn't solve my problem of the TTS, not TTS, the closed captions. Stream. I know closed captions is considered like a beta thing. They're still working on configuring it. It's fine. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna not fiddle with stuff. I could just take something and I could fiddle with it all day. That sounds like out of context, probably not good. Okay, let's drink some tea. Tea is delicious. I like tea. Being caffeinated is a great way to spend your time. really enjoy camping when I'm camping with a bunch of friends in the middle of somewhat nowhere, you know, where you can still park your car and access your car because that extra storage is nice and you don't have to like lug everything everywhere. Anyways, I typically sleep in. I'm actually normally the last person out of bed, and if I'm lucky, one of the people who are up will be like, I'm just gonna start making breakfast, and you just wake up in the middle of this beautiful environment, possibly in the woods, to the smell of like bacon being cooked, birds are chirping, and you can feel like the morning dew sort of kind of start to evaporate a little bit around you, and you smell the pine trees. It's the best. It's the best. You kind of feel like the light morning breeze because it's a little more chilly outside, and it makes you want to stay in your hammock a little bit longer. Hear people talking in the background a little bit quietly. The trees absorb all the sound. And then you start trying to get going, and the ground's a little bit cold, but by the time you start moving, you realize you have to go use the restroom anyways. Sounds like a good time. Maybe today we'll just talk about all of the cozy and chill environments we've been in. This is fun. Like camping like that. That sounds good. We're gonna do that. Even the screen that I'm using is kind of like a forest screen. More tea. So I've been playing this game called Matches the Color of Your Green that you use on Twitter. Yeah! It does. Okay, tea is so good. This tea is good, good shit. So, what else do you got planned for today, Jimmy? What you got going on? I don't have anything else to do today. Which I'm pretty excited for, actually. I was actually super excited to go to bed last night. I was having trouble sleeping because I was too excited for sleep. That's adorable. It was frustrating because I was like, yeah, I was so excited. Like I was pleasantly sleepy, and I was like, oh man, yep, I'm gonna go to bed. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in bed. This is great. I'm so excited to sleep, and it's nice. And I was like, oh fuck, too tired or too excited for this. Yeah, I got the Probo Pass. I like Probo Pass. It's got a big nose. With the 1-1 cash rate? Yeah. Yeah, today's been pretty good for Pokemon catching, I think. Oh, I don't like that noise. I keep seeing like TikToks of like people being able to like stand their Gaiwan lid, like just hovering it. Yeah, this tea's pretty good. Pretty good tea. You know, actually, I should see if if I need to buy more Pokeballs. I'm gonna do that now. So, under my channel, what's on my channel? Oh my god, I can click on my channel. Channel. There's like the little thing. Hey, good morning, Wolf and Fox. How are you? We are drinking some red tea. It's pretty good. Still sleepy. Me too. Hey Tori, good morning. Yep. Yeah, check it out. I got it, the closed captions covers it, but you can, which direction? I want a word band or a hat. Do I have a hat set up? Do I have hats set up? I do. Oh, if you gave me a hat, I'd have to go find a hat. That'd be fun. I've got a shit ton of hats. I love hats. But they're all in the bedroom. But good morning, Tori. We're happy to have you. More trolley, like the trolley problem? Also, yes, red tea. We're drinking Big Black Buddha Stink red tea. And, I know closed captions covers it up. I'm not for sure what to do with this. Yeah, I've got it somewhat automated. And it's good. I think we've had this on stream before. It's got a pretty sweet flavor to it. Very easy. I actually would recommend this for beginners of Kung Fu Cha, like if you're drinking tea and you're not used to it, this would probably be a great beginner tea. And we are all sleepy here. More like the verb of being a troll. Oh, okay, alright. I dig it. So you be trolling. And I've got our snack that we have prepared. I'm gonna be doing another, like, fake ice cream kit today, because it was the only one that they had in store. I'm checking on my Gnorps right now. I've been playing a game that I've been pronouncing wrong. I've been calling it Gnorp Apocalypse. It's an idler game like Cookie Clicker. I've had it on stream before, very briefly. And there's just so many particle effects, it makes me happy. How accessible? I can probably go find one in the living room under like 30 seconds or so. I think I've got a couple of beanies in the living room. If my SO wasn't sleeping, I would run into the bedroom, and I got multiple big floppy hats. Freaking love big floppy hats. There's just logistical problems with big floppy hats. Mainly the wind. Oh, okay. They're big and floppy. Jibby found out that that Gertie likes a thing. Do you ever wake your... No, my SO doesn't like tea. They prefer green tea. And I am really bad at making green tea. Alright, 5 minutes. And they only like green tea on occasion. They're not like a tea person. Does my SO like The Thing. My SO does like The Thing. My SO is very picky about the type of headwear that they wear. One of their nicknames is named after that type of headwear. Which is pretty cool. I can't even say the nickname. Yes. Like the shop. Do I have any fluffy of those things? Just beanies. Oh, and I've got like this bear cap, but I don't know where it's at. But that's more like a hood than a that thing. Goodness. This is always so fun though. Word bands are always so fun. Why do you have so many varieties of the band word? From Oklahoma. So I only have a single cowboy version of band word. And it's got lights on it. I put LED lights on it. Oklahoma. Oklahoma's got some good parks though. We've got some beautiful forests up in Oklahoma, but no, yeah, I've got big floppy ones and some flat brimmed ones. Oh my gosh. Hey Barely, good morning. Jimmy banned a word and we've got 2 more minutes. You know, it'd be really funny if people could guess what the banned word is. If they just showed up, like, after the word was banned. That would be amazing. That would be a fun game. It'd be like charades almost. It'd be like chat charades. Except we would never take turns. Just me doing the charades. Are there blank for tea pets? No, well, I want one now. I need a ceramic thing. Barely's gonna try to guess. I was gonna ask you to get a whatever. Once they spent doing that, I was gonna redeem the word ban. Oh, you still haven't done it. Barely got it right. Good job. Jimmy made it too easy. Oh, you only have 30. Ooh. That was fun though. Guessing the banned word. That was fun. You like the fancy lettering? Thank you. Let's do Barely. I think we can do it in this section actually. I'm too excited for my Sunday roast. Oh, not this one. What's my favorite? Wait, how much time do I have left? Stop. Okay, so my favorite hat, it depends on the context in which I'm in. I really like big floppy hats. I love big floppy hats. They're so large and and amazing and floppy. Like, I love floppy stuff. For clothing. I like big floppy clothing. Good game. Jimmy, are you making a full roast by yourself again? Yes, I am. You almost made it. Almost. Yep, I like big floppy hats. Thanks for clarifying. So, Jimmy, are you gonna just, like, eat roast the whole week? I like fuzzy ones, and we have shaped like wolf and fox and ears, or hats if they have long scarves. Oh, I've seen those! Have you seen the ones where they've got like little ears on them, and if you push like the button on the like hands, the ears go up? I have one of those. They're fun. I mean, if you like fox ears and stuff, there's a lot of really amazing like furry artists that do some really cool stuff. Rookidee. Yeah. Also, do you like? I've got the Pokemon appearing on almost all of my screens now. I still kind of want to make like a little sound notification, but I think having it switch to like the Pokemon noise or whatever was kind of startling. We are drinking Big Black Buddha Stink red tea. It's actually been very useful. I don't know what most of them look like. Yeah, me either, despite me playing a lot of the games. But I also have shit for memory. So having what they look like visibly available, that reminds me too. So that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to start that up. To get that working. I've got a complicated relationship with reading. Cozy activate. Hey, Bug Kitten. Yes, we're maximum cozy. We are drinking our delicious Big Black Buddha Stink red tea, which is a fantastic starter tea for anyone getting into kombucha. I've got my oversized sweater on. It's big and large, and it goes down to my knees. And I am sitting on a heated blanket. So we could all be cozy. We'll all be cozy. It's so nice. I wish I could, like, give y'all the feeling of being wrapped in a cozy blanket. Everyone deserves a feeling of being wrapped in a cozy blanket on a chilly day. Coziness, use sleep. It was very effective. Ah, it's good tea. It's good tea. Alright, let's see. I did a different bee style for this than Textura, that's okay. I'm gonna start playing Persona 5 today. Have you ever played it? No, I haven't. I've heard really good things about the Persona series. I've never played a Persona game, which is really disappointing because I've seen a lot of Persona memes, and I'm like, these memes are awesome. I don't understand any of it. Are you gonna be streaming it, or are you just gonna be playing it? I know nothing about it. I know that there is a character that is named Joker who wears a mask. That is all I know. And it looks very Tokyo-esque. Hydrate, hydrate, get some tea. Cheers, my friends. Good tea is good. Thanks, Jimmy, for the hydrate. No, I'm just playing it for now. I don't like learning new things while being watched. I understand that. I don't either. I feel like a lot of people judge, and sometimes it's not as fun unless it's like a rage game. Like if it's a rage game, watching someone else learn a game is fine, but if it's like a slow-paced game where you have to develop skill for it to be entertaining too, it's just not very good to stream. And I don't feel it. Yes, however, when I'm streaming a game, I read all the text out loud, which helps me pay attention to the game. Because when I'm playing by myself, I'll just click A through everything. Which is not good. I'm sitting in sweatpants, a giant soft warm sweater, and fluffy wolf ears. Hat, the ones with the yes, and jasmine tea. Maximum cozy. Yes, maximum cozy. All the cozy. Did my notification spell cozy wrong? It probably did. That's okay. I think I did it in Discord. I'm so glad we can be cozy. I have a weird thing where if I read it out loud, I don't really know what I've read. I have to read it in my head. Ah, okay. That's understandable. My problem is if I read it in my head, I'll go too fast and I'll forget what I read. But I totally understand the reverse of that, like, because you could be focused on saying something out loud. I'm like that when I was taking language classes in high school. I took Latin, and we'd have to popcorn read Latin, and I was like, I don't understand what I just said. But if I like read it in my head, it would be okay. I'm gonna pour myself some tea, actually. Some of this delicious red tea. I'm really bad at reading it loud, so I just focus on saying the right words and not taking the meaning. Oh, ads. Okay, I'll wait. Welcome back. Yeah, I can understand being so focused on something you can't take in the context or the meaning. I'll take a photo and I'll post it in the Discord under art. Yeah, no problem. I enjoy doing it. And your name was fun to write. You've got a bunch of capital letters in the middle of it. Alright, so the next tea, I think we're gonna do the Dragon Ball. So I have this red tea with white chrysanthemum flower Dragon Ball. There's 2 of them in here. And typically I don't drink a lot of tea that's got other shit in it, but you know, that should actually be good. Chrysanthemum's pretty good. So I think we're gonna do this next. Don't forget to make a wish. Do you... Oh, for the Dragon Ball? Ooh, I'm sorry. I need to, like, have 7 of those. And I only have 2. I don't know what I would wish for, though. I mean, the base would be, like, a shit ton of money so I don't have to stress out about stuff. And then I could just stream the whole time instead of going to work. Though, to be honest, if I had a ton of money, I'd probably work on setting up a pen pal business or starting my own businesses. And then I wouldn't have to worry about, like, health insurance. Actually, I'd probably renovate my mom's house. Her wiring is so old that all the wiring is like made out of like the insulation's cloth. It's an old house, and the foundation is so messed up that her ceiling's cracking really bad. I would probably get my mom's house fixed if I had unlimited money. That's what I would do. Or enough money to retire. I would probably not retire and spend that on my mom. Anyways, Gertie Mania. Man, I love that emoji. Oh, I don't think I've got flying emojis on here. Do the emojis work? No! I don't have emoji showers on. Apparently when you retire you become busier than before. I've heard some people are either really busy when they retire or you know, they stop moving and then they die. Gertie Mania will always give me good memories the first time. Yeah, you came up with Gertie Mania. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go switch to a scene in OBS so I can grab the emojis. Emojis, where are you? Emojis. Here you are. There we go. Now we've got some emojis. Maybe I don't have it set up right. That's frustrating. Because I really like the emoji showers. They're super fun. Let's see. You become busy with stuff you enjoy, so not wanting to do anything because you're just so tired. Yeah. See, I know a couple of people who've retired and they're like, I'm just gonna watch TV for the rest of my life, and that is not my stream, what I want to do. I want to do stuff. You know, like, I'm gonna get out there and do things. Oh my goodness, it's gonna fucking lie. I'm so anal. I'm not even that anal, actually. I just like things to work. Use entire screen, enable seasonal hats. I'm gonna disable seasonal hats. Shadow modes. On, show all. Save preview. Yeah, see, okay, for example, I would have never known what that Pokemon was if I didn't see the Pokemon. There we go. Alright, awesome. We have emotes. Life is better. They make me very happy. Go ahead and span some emotes. Let's do some emoting. That's funny because now we can see the emotes from the thingamabob. That's actually great. You know, the thingamabob, the doohickey, the fizzbang, the thing that does this other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, get those emotes. I don't understand why they're just being all weird and shit, but whatever. I think some of the settings are a little off. But at least we have them. Mucho fire. Yeah, I love emotes. These are so fun. I like the tea and the hedgehog. Oh, I'm so easily amused. Oh, the hedgehog didn't come bounce away. That's weird. Let's do some Blastoise. I feel like there's some more settings I can fiddle with, but maybe I should just like hang out with y'all instead of fiddling with my settings. That's probably a better idea. Yep, alright. Alright. I'm here in the moment. In the cozy moment. Right? Warm blankets and tasty tea and calligraphy and friends to share it with. Alright, so I think I'm gonna drink this, and then we're gonna switch over to our Dragon Ball, and then while we're drinking our Dragon Ball, let's make some snacks. 'Cause I'm getting a little hungry. Into the cup. Into the cup. Do you need to be, you have a certain, do you have a certain number of followers to be rated? Or, yeah, no, 2 people can be rated too. You don't have to have a certain amount of followers to rate someone. I've rated with 2 people before. Why? What's going on? I don't think I've ever... I think the lowest number of people I've rated with was like 1 people. Which isn't a real unit. I mean, I guess 1 people? 1 person? You know, the plural of people being person, or no, the singular people being person is weird. Like, it doesn't match any conventions in English. Despite it being like one of the most common words that you would use. It kind of sucks that a lot of our common words are like freaking weird. You know, the technical term? Frickin'. We're all technical terms here. word with the most definitions is the word set. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, to set something down. It's set up. I can see that. You know, for the snack though, I am gonna have to go get some cold water. Making this sort of like kid snack doesn't sound all that good with hot water, to be honest. Alright, I'm just gonna rinse my teaware a little bit. Hot. In some parts of China, I don't remember which, they restaurants will give their patrons a bowl of hot tea to wash their like bowls out with, and in their like before they start eating, like you're expected to kind of like rinse off your dishes with tea, which is interesting. All right, I'm gonna go grab some cold water real quick. Don't do anything I would regret. But y'all can still hear me because the range on this mic is insane. I can do the pantry, getting a tiny glass. Ooh, do I want refrigerator cold or tap cold? I'm gonna go with refrigerator cold. Let me see if I can grab a hat. While we're talking about hats and I'm already in the living room, let me see if I can find a hat. Is this a hat? Yes, this is a hat. I now have a hat. It comes with a tail. It's like a little sleeping cap almost. Hat. 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 Okay, one of my oldest friends started streaming a really chill game called Doofus. Unfortunately, he's at stream right now, but I would like to give him a hand eventually. Yeah, DM me their name and I'll check them out. I'll at least give them a follow. If we don't end up, like, I love rating people who are on their path of growth. You know? Ooh, you know, I'm gonna scoot you guys a little bit more this way. There you go. So Jimmy, here's my hat. just a hat model. Hi. The quiche man. Ooh, okay. happy. Yep, I will check out your friend. Like, in like the, I'll check out their channel. Yeah, so they've got a couple things they can do. So for example, they don't have their schedule in their Discord. Or not their Discord, their Twitch. You walk. I got this. Oh, I'm gonna trip over my cozy blanket. Alright, hold on. This one. Hold on, I gotta turn off the filter. Oh, not that one. Filters. Alright. Let's see if you can see me. Nope. But you can see my big cozy sweater. Cozy. All right. Yeah, this is actually I bought it at a convention. Someone made this hat. This is a handmade hat. I have yet to find another hat like this. But it's pretty warm. I could fit my like whole head in it. I might see if I can find a pattern for this. So I bought it from a person that I don't affiliate with, but I don't know. I like the hat. I like hats. We have established this, and I can say the word hat a lot. Hat. Okay. I bought it from a person. Doxing isn't cool. No. I try really hard not to dox people. I was kind of bad at it when I first started streaming. Like my SO doesn't like anything about them online. Doxing is when you publish personal information about someone that can be found, that can allow them to be found. Got one of my hairs in my face. Oh my gosh, I am so fidgety today. So like, if you posted like a celebrity's physical address, that's really like doxing. When you use a program to crash your website, that's a DDoS attack. They're somewhat similar. Doxing is kind of like more social engineering, I think, in current lingo. Yeah, I didn't know what that was short for. All I know is 4chan used to do it a lot. Yeah, like, I would probably be really easy to harass. Because y'all know, someone could probably easily figure out about where I live and places that I go. And you could probably use the internet to reverse search my face. So, the downside of this is when you put yourself out there, everyone else around you is at risk, too. So, like, if you live with someone that doesn't want to be known, or, you know, you start putting out, like, your favorite whatever, like, I don't know, your first car that you ever bought, that's a common, way to get into people's accounts. Why would anyone ever harass me? Ooh. People are assholes. Oh, check this out. Alright, so we're opening up the Dragon Ball though right now. Gertie has bad taste in tea. I've been harassed before, just not online. You know, some people don't like it when you tell them no. Yeah, last time we had a Dragon Ball on stream, they lasted forever. I wonder how this will write on. I want to try writing. So you're in the US and you can, so you will CIA agent post hi in chat. If you're a CIA agent, post hi. Yeah, if you work for the NSA. If you work for the NSA, don't post my porn history, thanks. Yeah, like I've got friends who run anime conventions, really big ones, and the stuff that they have to filter out of like the group posts or like people just straight up accusing them of shit is not cool. And it just happens when you get at a certain level of accessibility and people like are aware of who you are. They just, I don't know, it's just people become a little unhinged. It's like you're not a person anymore. You're like this brand entity. Almost. Okay, so this is surprisingly fun to write on this little wrapper. Oh, it's so light. Alright, so, what temperature? 100, 209 degrees. One day I'm gonna get a kettle with a frickin' thermometer on it. Package? Yeah! If I used... What if I used food coloring for a dip pen, like probably not a fountain pen like this, and then like a piece of paper like this, or rice paper? get the thermometer kettle. I can get like I've got actual thermometers, but I kind of want a kettle that has one built in. I just you know, I have 2 kettles, one for here and one for work. Like, so if I get one, it would be... Oh, this is fun. Oh, look at that chrysanthemum flower. Kind of see it, like, opening up a little bit. I don't know, I just feel like it's kind of wasteful to get another kettle when I have 2 already. If someone I knew needed a kettle, IRL, someone talk Parody in needing a kettle. If Parody needed a kettle, I would give him this one, and I would upgrade mine. Upgrading isn't wasteful. I don't know, it just feels like consumerism to me. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna last for goddamn ever. Alright, that's okay. So this is a mixture. Oh, we need to change the text. Bread. Help you make better tea, and there's yeah, but I need to find the person who needs a new kettle or something. Like, tell Parody he needs a new kettle. I guess, I don't know. Dragon Ball with us and the mom. There we go. I've changed the bottom text. Haha! Oh, what a clever person I am. Alright, so let's try out this tea. Or we're gonna pour out the first steeping for normal. Okay, it's very light flavor. I expect that the first couple steepings are gonna be pretty light as it releases its deliciousness. Hello there, angel from my nightmare. Hey, good morning, Wreckage. Hey, I really like the headpiece. It looks like something you find out of a main character's adventure game work. Thank you. Yeah, okay, alright, you know what, you're right. Wolf and Fox, you're right, I need to get a kettle. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy it right now. I need the hype. Hype me up to buy a new kettle. Stop being so cheap. I'll spend like $100 on really good tea and like not enough, like, and then I burn the shit out of the tea because I won't buy a new kettle. Alright. No, I'm doing this now. I'm doing this now. If I wait till later when I'm not streaming, I'm not gonna get it. Alright. Kettle hype. Kettle hype. Thanks, Corey. Also, yeah, I agree. This is a handmade hat I got at an anime convention. Jimmy was banning the word hat, so I thought I'd go grab a hat. Alright, so we're gonna go Gertie's Wish. I'm pretty sure I've got a good kettle. You love it? Very cool. Awesome. What? The green one's not here anymore. There was a beautiful green electric pour over candle that was like, man, I should have bought it. And now all they have is the one without the temperature settings. How did Dota go? We won the last game I played, which was good. I think I won. Yeah, I won. I murdered. Yeah, we slaughtered. It was good. Electric kettle. Alright. Yeah, nope. I'm doing it now. Sucks to end on a loss. Yeah, it does. But I didn't lose. I kicked ass. Ooh, I want it green. I'm gonna go with a green kettle. Oh, this one's pretty. This one's got a wood handle. Ooh, do we want... Oh my gosh, there's so many kettle models. But yeah, we had fun. I stomped. Has Para played Dota yet? No, I don't think so. Maybe I'll talk him into playing with me. I think I'm gonna get really frustrated if I'm gonna play with a new person. Oh, you're gonna have to buy that Pokeball. I thought great. I do not prefer League. Nope, absolutely not. Do not. I would be so down to try if he's in for it. You know, okay, alright. I'm sure we can talk him into it. How do I, alright, so are you on mobile or are you on, if you're on a computer, I can walk you through it. I haven't figured out how to do this on mobile. PC, alright, awesome. So if you see where I'm live streaming, scroll down and there's an About Gertie Hurdy section. And then there's like little panels, and the center panel is where all your Pokemon are at. You'll see a couple of icons. Next to the PC icon, there's a little bag icon. Click on the bag icon. And then when you do, you can see another icon that says shop below that, that's blue. Click on that. And it will tell you how much money you have and how many, and then what Pokeballs you can buy. And that's how you do it. I hope that was some good instructions. Let's see. How do you see the extension? That's my favorite TV show. This is my favorite. Oh, this is such a good TV. Oh, I appreciate it, Budkit. Goodness, I am being so indecisive. Oh my gosh, some of these kettles are pretty. All right, hold on. I'm gonna switch screens because we're gonna shop together. We're gonna go shop together. How do I make it where you don't see my actual name? All right, we're just gonna start here. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna open up an incognito mode instead, so I don't dox myself. That would be rude. Electric tea kettle temp control? Yep, good call on that, right? Yeah, don't want to dox myself. It's bad for my health to dox myself. Alright. Look at this one with the mustache. This is ridiculous. Alright, there's so many kettle choices. I like the face, but that doesn't have a temp control on it. Alright, so I want it to be green because I like the color green. And we're not looking at my face because this isn't built for that. Yes, so this one does, I think. It's got like a little temperature readout. And it's green. I was hoping for more of like a pale green though. Don't think this one has a temperature yet. This one does, but that one looks, look at these though. I saw this, you know, scrolling, these look so cool. What? Does it come with a plate? Do you come with a plate? No, but I like that tea tray. Look at that guy down bay. That guy one. The Justice Cup looks cool. I like that. No, I don't think it comes with the heating element. Yeah, I like this color. It doesn't have a temperature. Let's see. Ooh! Is this a portable? What? I love the forest green with the wood handle. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards so far. What is this? How do you change the temperature in this? As long as I don't have to have a 4 smart precise presets give you the right temperature. I disagree about the temperature of the fruit tea, but let's see what the ratings are. Heats quick, well constructed, easy to use. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to do some more traveling because my job changed this year. What is this? A little teapot? Is this a little... Oh, it's a Kedi pot? What is a Kedi pot? Oh, allergies. Oh, okay. It's like a neti pot, but small, but clay. Okay, I'm learning so much stuff, y'all. Look at that hot chocolate. Okay, all right. I'm keeping this tab open. I might save this for later. If anyone wants to get me a gift, this would be great. Okay. Yeah. So for I'm leaning towards this green one with this handle and this thermometer thingy. Ooh, this one's cute. I think it only tells you the thermometer though, like the temperature. I don't think you can set it to something, which means you have to heat it and then wait it to cool down. That's better, but that's not quite. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I like the wood handle so far a little bit better. Here we go. Those portable ones look sick. What are you? An instant desktop hot water here? Oh my gosh. Oh, man. Y'all, I don't have enough money for this shit. I love how it's so cool though. I love gadgets. And these are tea gadgets. Alright, let me see. Are these... No. They don't, this doesn't have the temperature to it. I wish it did. I really like this color. I like mint green a whole lot. Oh, this is cool. It's super expensive though. Temperature and volume. This is amazing. There's still a plastic smell. Okay. Well, it takes a while. Water doesn't get too hot. It rolls out. Doesn't work for pasta. Why are you using this for pasta? Oh, Jimmy, are you working on a big essay? Okay, I think this is the winner. If they had this in a lighter green, we would have gotten it. But I think this is the winner. All right, thanks for shopping with me, guys. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen, and then I'm gonna paste that link into my not incognito tab. that I got going on. And I'm gonna spend too much money on a water kettle. $70, but you know what? We're here. We're hyped. No, it doesn't. It used to. The mint green one was on my Gertie Hurdy wish list, but it doesn't come in mint green. But that's okay. I think that shade of green looks better with the wood green. So. Alright, and then that portable one's going on my wish list. But the portable one does come in mint green. Add to list. Add to Gertie Hurdy's wish list. Alright, so I'm gonna buy it now. Oh. Make sure my address is right. Ooh, now I want to take a nap. Gotcha, hope your workload. I spent the morning on it waiting for a friend to look at it to give me feedback. What's the essay about? Is it something cool? I love cool shit. Alright, let's try our tea that's been sitting here. I got very distracted. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. How do I describe this? It's like not spicy spice. It's like, imagine cinnamon, like the sweetness of cinnamon almost, but without the spice. I don't know how to separate the two. The chrysanthemum flowers definitely coming in strong here, I think. Super good. Let's see. It's about methods I used to research into Brexit regret. Oh, that sounds interesting. Cheers, man. I have a presentation draft right up. The subs are unhinged again. What sub? I love being unhinged. Show the unhingedness. Oof. Alright, so we bought the kettle. We'll have it for next time. I'm gonna try to get all the fresh kettle taste out of it too. Oh, the subtitles! A living avenged chairman. Yes, we must avenge the living chairman. Ooh, I got this. Hold on, let me find the lines for the turbo encabulator, and I'll read you an inside joke for engineers. That will be really fun. All right, y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready? I don't know if y'all are ready for this. For a number of years now, Work has been proceeding in order to bring perfection to the cruelly conceived idea of transmission that would not only survive inverse reaction currents used for unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automating synchronized cardinal gram meters. For such an instrument is the turbo-encabulator. Now, basically the only new principle involved is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of the conductors and fluxes, it is processed by the modal interaction of the magnetoreluctance and capacitance direction. The original machine has a baseplate of pre-fannulated amulite surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing in such a way that the two spriving bearings were in direct line with the pan-Duranic fan. The latter consisted of simply 6 hydroscopic Marvel vanes, so fitted that the ambifactor lunar wane shaft that was side funneling was effectively prevented. The main winding was the normal Lotus Old deltoid type in a pan-Germanic semi-bifold slots of the stator, every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible Tremy pipe to the differential girdle spring in the up end of the gram meters. The turbo-encabulator has now reached a high level of development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Neuvotronians, my bad. Moreover, the 4% of skirt motor is required, but it may also be employed in conjunction with the drawn reciprocation of a ding alarm to reduce the cyanold rep limitations. That is the original text of the turbo-encabulator. Enjoy! Let's see, after that you get some sort of break. I'll never be ready, but go ahead. I get some break, thank God. I feel like I've been holding back sickness for a few days now. Would you like some tea, Jimmy? Tea is really good for sickness. Also, I think stress, if you're stressed out, it's really easy to get sick. I would endorse it. I would love to send you some tea. I didn't understand most of it, but it reminds me of the bio version I've heard a while back. Yeah, no, all of it is nonsense. The word logarithmic in this is out of context. It's just all bullshit. It's basically an inside joke about over technical terms, and there's so many cool videos about it. I love turbo-encabulator. I'll make a reference at work to turbo-encabulators and no one will get it. This part of the movie was some English, please. In English, please. Yeah, there's no. The joke is yep. I like the Roswell Automation one, which is the retro turbo-encabulator. It's like so dumb. I love it. Like, I'm never a big fan of like overly technical explanations. I do think some nuance is required a lot of times, but I think being overly technical is not necessary on a lot of stuff. And I like the turbo-encabulator for that reason, because it kind of highlights that. Jimmy, I wish I could help you feel better. Yes, they did. Yep, confusing on purpose. Alright, so I think we're gonna go ahead and work on our snack. Just gonna go in the drawer for now. But the is in a minute. The prep. Okay, cool. I would like a dock. Mine's like the prokaryotic endoplastic reticulum. Ooh, okay, hold on. I can say this. Prokaryotic endoplasmic reticulum. I think I said it better the first time, or this time. Is that a fake thing? That's prokaryotic. That's a word. Endoplasmic. Okay, so it's like all three of those put together don't mean anything probably then? Alright, so we're gonna open up our candy. Bam. Wham bam. Mammogram. My stomach went gurgle. It is ready. My body is ready for some food. Alright, so like normal, I'm gonna try to cut out the paper wrapping. And it looks like the wrapping on this is different. So we've done this kit before. But some of the graphics look a little different. I know, I'm excited. I'm excited for food. I'm a pro food person. And when I mean pro, I mean I am for food. Food and free stuff. Though lately I've been getting a little bit more picky about free stuff. Oh, I tore it. Alrighty, I'm gonna lurk. Thank you for the stream as always, Gertie. Love the hat. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by, Wreckage. It's always great to see you. I hope the rest of your Sunday is chill and relaxing. Or if you don't want chill and relaxing, I hope it's exactly what you need. Bye. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time with this. Let me get the stuff out of the bag. Ah! I think also my knife's a little dull, which isn't good, but whatevs. Can you type the term in chat, the engineering one? Yeah, the turbo encabulator. Actually, I posted the Wikipedia page for it, but hold on, you got it. There you go. Enjoy. You should look it up on YouTube if you have some time later. Like Hank Green did a turbo encabulator video. The most recent one was like a IT company, like an IT security company did one. All right. Actually, no. Don't put it down. Put it away. It goes in the trash. Go in the trash. Drink some tea. This is a good tea. It's got a very unique flavor to it. chrysanthemum adds a lot to it, I think. Check it out. You see the flower coming up. It's kind of hard with how dark the liquid's getting, but... Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichoke. Okie dokie. Dokie okie. Pokey pokey. Alright, so... let's see. Cut the tray shown in the photo. Alright, I'm gonna turn... I think the plastic sound's gonna be bad, so I'm gonna turn myself down. Okay. Don't think we're gonna need that anymore. So... oh, this is a little stand for the cones. Let's zoom in a smidge. There we go. Check that out. Little cone holders. That's kind of cute. Alright, let's pour some tea while I'm thinking about it, because tea is delicious. This is such a unique flavor of tea. I would recommend this tea. Here is how it looks in the glass. How's the flower looking? Alright, let's check it out. It's spreading open. So, unlike a tea that's meant for... ooh. Oh my god. It smells so good. I want a perfume that smells like this. Oh my gosh. Okay, the scent. How am I gonna describe this? Because it's not rosy. There's no like rose notes. Yeah, I mean, okay, chrysanthemum, yes. Chrysanthemum and tea. I need to find a perfume that smells like this. Like, it's not overly sweet. Single women tea agnew. Oh my gosh, I saw that. That was funny. That was a funny closed caption. Okay, alright. I'll give it some thought. It's such a... like, it's not bitter at all. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make a snack. Why I try to not rack my brain on brain words. Alright, so let's see, make vanilla and strawberry cream. Add the powder from the blue and pink packet to the two sections of the tray. The rest of the instructions, like, make however the pastry you want. All right, so I'm actually going to cut these little things up into little sizes. Do we have a, yeah, we do. All right, here we go. Ooh. And then we'll have a 4-stack one. There we go. Yeah, it is chrysanthemum. I guess the word is chrysanthemum. I don't know. All right, we got our stuff prepared. You're good. You're prepared. Whoa, a Wigglytuff. I want the Wigglytuff. Here. Copy, paste. Alright. Oh, shit, fuck. Okay. I opened it and I didn't realize I was opening it. Or remembered, and so I made a mess instead. That's okay. Sorry for the curse words too. I just, man. Oh no, it's singing Run for Your Yeah. Aw. And it escaped. Because it's saying and put everyone to sleep. That was such a fun part of the TV show, I thought. I heard the newest version of Pokemon's actually not bad. I tried watching it, but I'm obviously not the demographic for it anymore. I did watch some of like the YouTube specials where they follow OG Red. Those are pretty good. Alright, we're gonna clean up this powder stuff before I make a bigger mess. Which I absolutely will make stay a bigger mess. I am the best at messes. I am the mess expert, especially when it comes to food. Pour myself some tea. So, see you later today. I think I'm gonna eat some food, then maybe take a nap. been off stream, I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is fun. Sometimes I'll stream it to a friend of mine, just to, you know, hang out, I guess. And then my character's like, it's time for the romance. And I'm like, no. I don't know why, but I get embarrassed. It's weird. Like when my character's like, I'm gonna romance something. And I'm like, oh no. What if my mom sees? I guess. You've been talking about the Smell of Crusade. I'm gonna take a trip to a greenhouse. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be good. Are you gonna buy plants? Are you just gonna enjoy a greenhouse? Is it for like gardening purposes? Maybe, we shall see. Alright. We have cleaned up our mess a little bit. Probably still need a sweet, but that's okay. Drink some delicious tea. Are you just gonna go around and smelling some flowers? Because that sounds like a good day, actually. Would recommend. Just a day of smelling some flowers. Sounds fantastic to me. Alright. Add a full measuring cup of water to each section, and then mix. I can do that. I'm gonna do one at a time, so I'm gonna do the... I think the white one first, and then the pink one? Getting some water. Yep, it's like a personal garden that the green smells good all year round. That sounds amazing. Did they grow... Is there chrysanthemums in the greenhouse? Here, now we're gonna mix up the vanilla paste. I'm not sure, I'll find out. That sounds so good. There's a arboretum, which is like a outdoor large garden that has specialty flowers that you can pay an entry fee to go to near where I'm at. And you can bring your own food and you can have like a picnic out there. I don't know if you could do that at that greenhouse you're going to, but maybe you can bring some tea with you? Yeah, I like it. I've been to that arboretum a couple of times. I really like it. Just have to go at the right time, because sometimes it's like way too hot outside and you're like, I'm trying to have fun, but it's so oppressively bad. That'd be a cool idea. They had benches so I could take a thermos of tea and sit and enjoy the plants. Yeah, that sounds great. I would do that. If you do that, let me know how it goes. We'll do awesome. Alright, I think that's good for this one. Now we're gonna mix up the pink or the strawberry flavor. I can definitely smell the strawberry. Have you ever had like a British high tea before? They like have like little finger snacks and stuff. I want to go. There's a couple of places that I've seen that do it. It's a little expensive where I'm at. Apparently, in the UK it's not as expensive, or there's some like cheaper places to do it at compared to where I'm at. But that looks fun. I don't know about the quality of the tea, but you know, little finger foods and hanging out with people sounds really great. There's also a in the anime world, there's a subculture for J fashion that, and I'm only familiar with J fashion and from an anime lens or an anime convention lens. And there's people who do their Lolitas and they dress up in like these really beautiful skirts. And one of the events that they have is a tea at the anime conventions. And they have like finger foods and small teas and stuff. It's a pay to entry, but they always look really nice. It's a very cool event. It's pay to entry too, because it's like the cost of it, because the cost of food, in addition to the actual anime convention itself, which also costs money. But it is how it is. Alright, so we're gonna put our icing stuff into the scoopy bag. I'm gonna try to make it one-sided. Like put the strawberry on one side and the vanilla on the other. Maybe if I get like, I don't know, some amount of followers or subscribers, maybe followers, maybe I'll do like a high tea stream, and you can have like a high like a British tea style sort of scenario. That might be fun. Getting high on tea. You can't, there's tea drunk. Tea drunk's a thing. Alright, I'm gonna try to push this down as far as I can get this little spoon to go. Yeah, tea drunk's totally a thing. You can get tea drunk. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I'm actually normally kind of a little tea drunk after these streams because I've drank so much tea. It's not like a normal drunk, it's like a pleasant body, full body sort of feeling. A little bit lighter. I heard someone describe it as like, I don't know. I've never had any other drugs other than like alcohol or like ibuprofen, so I did have surgery once, and I did have like anesthesia or anesthetic or whatever. That was miserable. It made me very nauseous. According to my significant other, though, I was very matter of the fact about being so nauseous after the surgery. Sounded funny. in the piping bag. I'm glad I moved all my paper out of the way because I've already made a mess today while doing our snack. Yep, getting this down, the white part down deeper is going to be a little bit more difficult. We'll get it done, and it's okay. Nothing has to be perfect. Perfect is the enemy of the good. So you get too focused on having whatever you're doing as perfect as possible, but you never get it done. Then perfect is bad. Ooh, a wild Electivire has appeared. Let's see if I can catch it. Probably won't be able to. We're gonna try. Alright, I think we have everything in the piping bag. So we're just gonna kind of slide it down. Tip. There we go. Didn't want to cut it on my table. Actually, we can just keep using this to... Oh, no one caught it. Great sadness. I did not catch the Electivire. I think that's a pretty rare Pokemon overall. Yeah, they do. I agree. I think they're extra silver. Alright, let's sample the icing. Okay, it's pretty good. Alright, so I'm thinking we're gonna do... Oh, I should open up the little sprinkles too. I'm gonna put the little sprinkles in this hole. Which I don't know what it's for. You're probably reusing this mold for something, maybe. Oh no, I'm actually using it. You're supposed to put the little sprinkles here. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we're gonna pipe on. I think we're gonna do this guy first. Little tart. I'm gonna kind of twist this up here. I think I want to fill this in a little bit more, actually. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do this last. I'm going to do the ice cream cones. Alright, here we see Hurdy with an intense amount of focus filling up an ice cream cone. I think I am missing some instructions because this does not look as good as it did last time. Nope, I'm doing it right. All right. I'm gonna use up all this icing if I'm not careful. Alright, let's try it again. Let's get this ice cream cone. That's a little bit better. I just don't want to, like, run out of icing, you know? Alright, so we're gonna take these little squares and we're gonna do a little band on this, I think. Oh my gosh, I am not doing so good on this stage. That is okay. You know what? It is okay not to be doing good at this. I don't have to be good at this. We're playing with kids' toy candy. And it's okay to be bad at something. What? Oh my gosh. This is definitely not what I said. I don't know why the closed captions are ridiculous. Yeah, it is kind of funny though. I don't. Ah! My icing. I don't disagree. I think it's funny. Alright, so we're just gonna fill this in. Posture check. Ooh. Man, I'm like so focused on what I'm doing. I'm like, yes. Posture. Who? I don't know her. Take some of this icing that's in here and I'm going to kind of like spread it out on this little tart to fill it in. Hydrate. Ooh. Gonna get me some tea. It's been sitting here. Good hydrate. Okay, it is a little cold. The tea's a little cold, but even cold, that's pretty good actually. There's some delicious tea. Would recommend. Highly recommend. Alright. Alright, we are gonna make this a pattern on our tart. Going a little zigzag here. That was a good tea. A goodie. Good tea, goodie. Alright, so we're gonna just do some decorating now. Oh, I need to get the— no, it's upside down again. How does this one keep ending up upside down? Stay? Alright. We're gonna put some hearts on the little biscuits. Some sprinkles on there. You know what? I bet I can fix this ice cream cone. We're gonna come back and we're gonna fix this ice cream cone. We got this. We can do it. We can do the thing. I believe in us. And actually, we're gonna shape it with this paddle thing. Build up like a cone shape that we're going to come back and apply icing to and decorate. Yeah, this won't end up badly. So when you're decorating like real cakes and stuff, you normally keep like the icing actually really cold, so it doesn't end up all goopy on you. So this stuff is heckin' goopy. Alright. We have a base, like, shape. Prepare the icing bag, scooch it down, and we are going to make a beautiful looking intelligent +1. We are learning. Yeah, I do some baking. I'm gonna come around and we're gonna just do a swirl. I should have probably done top to bottom. That is okay. Well, it looks more conical. From a certain angle, it looks good. So, we're gonna just decorate these. Put a little heart on top of both of these little guys. Then take a photo and then eat them. Yeah, if you ever want like really random information, I got you. I'm best at like in the case of like a zombie apocalypse scenario, I would be a very good zombie apocalypse buddy. At least I hope so. Okay, alright. I'm gonna take a photo and we're gonna put it in the Discord. So if you're curious to see what it looks like from other angles, it is available, or it will be after this photo, in the Discord. Ooh, I should stage this to look cute. This tart guide keeps falling. These things like to really fall over. The last time we made these, they didn't fall over as much. I don't understand why they keep doing that. What wood makes a good fire? The dry wood. Dry wood makes a good fire starter. Actually, it depends on what you're doing too. So like, I typically get like a bunch of brush first. And then some sticks, but I mean, just dry wood. I'm not super good at like, I don't know what name they are though. Like I can look at it and be like, yeah, this is gonna splinter nicely. It's a lot of like fiber texturous things, I guess. The sap from which tree can be used to... Ooh, I don't know that, but I know how to identify a tree that is good for toothaches. You chew on the bark and it's really good for toothaches. And I can identify that tree. I can also identify in my area for like edible plants, or at least some edible plants. If I go anywhere else, my knowledge is like garbage because those plants are different, right? But how do you sterilize a cut? Well, it depends on how big the cut is. If it's small, you really just need to wash it with soap and water. You can use iodine. I wouldn't. It just depends on what's available. Alcohol burns like fuck, but if it's a really large wound, you really should see a medical professional. But you can rinse it out with clean, purified water. Why do zombies eat brains? Ooh, it depends on what meta of zombie you are looking at. A lot of modern zombies don't just eat brains, they eat a whole body. You know, but it's really interesting because a lot of people, the original reason, you know, I'm not actually too familiar with the original zombie. I know there's a lot of crossover between zombies and vampires. Because, like, the original vampire was basically a zombie. Alright. Which one should we try first? The big tart, one of the ice creams, or like the little biscuits? I'm leaning towards a biscuit. I'm gonna put, let me see how much water I have left. Alright, just enough to put on the heat. What is the original reason zombies ate brains? What old movie could the zombies actually take? Ooh, I haven't. You know, I don't know. I didn't watch a lot of old movies. Was it like Night of the Living Dead? Maybe no. I'm trying to think of old movies I've seen. I remember buying like an old zombie movie from like the dollar store at one point. Apparently it makes the pain of dead go away. Yep, Night of the Living Dead. Ah, okay. Wow, okay. I didn't know that eating brains makes the pain of being dead go away. That's interesting. Fresh tea's not bad with the snack. Not a bad choice. Yeah, I haven't figured out which one I want to do first. I've only been eating like the icing out of the mix. We've got the ice cream cones, the big tart, or the biscuits. And I'm not for sure which one I want to try first. I think biscuits. Let's do biscuits. Yeah, biscuits. Alright, so here we are. Not bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm a big fan of the texture of these biscuits. They get kind of moist. They're, like, the icing's pretty good. Alright. Let's do an ice cream cone next. Oh, by the way, Birchmark. Ah, okay. I would have known that about balsam. I don't know if we have any of those trees where I'm at. Yeah, it looks like they're mostly native to Asia, South Asia. I know we've got birch. I think we have birch. But I don't think we have a lot of it. We have a lot of mesquite trees, pecan trees. They're also in North America. Okay. I'd have to look at what they look like. I don't think I've ever paid attention to, like, I know birch trees are a thing, but I'm not super... I don't think I've seen a lot of... I've seen a lot of red bud. You can eat red bud. You can eat the flowers. And you can eat beauty berries. gonna eat. Yeah, I am. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the plants around me are different than probably what they're around for you, which also means that like my answers are gonna be a little different too. Like I took a couple of courses on like scavenging for edible plants and stuff, and like if I go like 3 states away, totally different knowledge, totally useless. Everything's different. Alright, I'm gonna eat the ice cream cone. Good. Now you might want to take a look at the toothache tree. For pain. You can just straight up chew on the bark and it is better. And it really, and it's gross. The flavor is gross. I don't know what the southern prickly ash. It's a spiky tree. Earbud. I'm familiar with like there's a couple of other plants you can eat too. Dandelions, of course. Hold on to all your. It's looking to stop toothache or start one. Yeah, it stops it. It tastes gross, but it works. Like I chewed on like a tiny piece of bark and like my face was numb for like 3 hours. I really like wood sorrel. I like the taste of wood sorrel. You can't eat a lot of it or else you'll get a tummy ache. But it tastes lemony. The tart's pretty good. I think I like this wafer stuff. Wood sorrel? I don't know. Here you go, I found it. You should be able to find some in your area. It looks like clover almost. But it's not clover. In my area, they typically have yellow flowers. And they're very common. They're very common in like front yards. I think in case of a zombie apocalypse, I'm going to be eating a shit ton of dandelions. Because nearly everything on the dandelion, except for like the cotton-y part's pretty edible. You can use the dandelion root. You can use the yellow flowers to make tea, and they're rich, very rich in vitamin C, which in case of a zombie apocalypse, there's probably not a lot of fruit to eat. So any sources of vitamin C are very good. The leaves you can use for salads. The zombies would probably free salad will try to get us to the way. Probably. Orange would probably smell really bad in the summer. Like, you would probably be able to smell a zombie a mile away. In the summer for us. I think being in a cold region is probably a good strategy though for the impending zombie apocalypse that's not happening. All right, so the snacks was good. I was pretty happy with the snack. We had good snack. We have our the snack, and it was good. Now, I just put some water on it. So let me pour out the tea. We're still getting a really rich flavor, and like last time when we were drinking a Dragon Ball, it's probably gonna last us for like ever. Let's take a look. Alright, so the leaves have definitely separated, like the tea leaves. So it's probably not as long as lasting as long as the other Dragon Ball that we've had. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's opened up a little. It's opened up. It's a lot of tea in there. Man, I'm just gonna straight up eat this icing. It's gonna look beautiful. And it smells amazing. And it tastes amazing. It's such a good tea. Despite it being a darker tea, it's I think the chrysanthemum adds a lot of lightness to it. Okay. Enough of that. Ah, I made a mess on the floor. Here I go, making messes again. Gosh. I can't take me anywhere. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, let me get the floor. I like dumped a bunch of sprinkles down here. I'm losing my hat. I'm kind of excited for the new kettle. Maybe I can drink green tea without burning the shit out of it. That's so exciting. Alright. You have her tea. I've cleaned a little bit of my mess. Ooh, I still need to wipe up a little. Oh, I'm gonna clean up more later. Yep, I'm gonna clean up more. I'm gonna wait for this to dry a little bit. Oh, I could just use this water. One more tea. I'm gonna have to heat this up again, but aha! I have more water, and I don't have to go to the kitchen for it. Wahaha! All right, let's drink some tea, my friends. Ah, it's so good. So good. I am so chill. Everything's so chill. Made out of chill, got some good tea. Checking on my gnorps that y'all can't see. Heating up some water that just clicked. Inner peace, yes. Good vibes, good tea, good company. Ooh. Talking about tea drunk earlier. Definitely there. So, what else shall we write today? What are we feeling? Alright, so, more tea, I think. It occurs to me this is why Zen monks are always to tea, just the in this calm hive all the time. Yes. Exactly. This is probably it. It's just so nice and chill, you know. Good vibes, good tea. It's a good time. Just all around good time. Yeah, I'm still filling the hat. I like the hat. Hat's fun. Doing the hat today. It's Jimmy's fault. But I want my hair to look good at the same time. Okay, alright. Woo, check that out. It's just the straight up flower, it's soft. You know, maybe holding the gaiwan while you're pouring hot water in it is probably a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, just a little bit of a bad idea. Chrysanthemum. We're gonna write chrysanthemum because that sounds like a good time. I'm gonna pour the tea now. Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. Flowers. Tea. Hey Smugito, how's it going? We're having a hella chill day. We're like maximum chill. How are you? What's going on? Anything interesting, cool, fun? Do you wanna... Got anything nice going on today too? Nope. Are you having a chill day? Just chilling, heck yeah. Or chill cozy day. Chill cozy day with some tea and some Twitch watching. I'm ditching the hat. Cozy days are great. Chill days are great. I love chill days. They're my favorite. I'm glad you can join us today. It's been chill. We've had a snack of made like candy ice cream and a like a parfait thing. It's pretty good. We talked about being zombie apocalypse buddies. And what skill sets you have. And then we figured out that skill sets are very dependent on where you're located at, like identifying plants. What else have we done today? When Jimmy, before he started his streaming today, he banned the word hat, which is why I was wearing a hat. I'm trying to think what else we did today. Yesterday, we played Sticky Business, where you run a sticker company. And then after that, we played some Dota. And I stomped the second round of Dota. The first round of Dota, I lost. And we're having some delicious Dragon Ball, or red tea and Dragon Ball form with chrysanthemum flower. And it is extremely tasty. Very, very good. I've been trying to describe the flavor of this without using the word chrysanthemum for like, since I've been drinking this tea, and I have yet to do so. You know, I need to work on doing other M's. I keep doing like my default M, and I'm trying to copy the text that's below the screen. I can do this. I can copy it. It's a little bit better, not perfect. Chrysanthemum. Oh, and I'm also sideways. This is why we use guidelines. Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum. Yeah, if I would have used a guideline, it would have been a lot more straight. That's okay. And I'm at an angle. And it's a long word. Well, I think, y'all, it is about my nap time. So hold the line. We're gonna raid out. Let me find a cool person that we can have some chill time with. Let's see. I will also be taking recommendations. If y'all have someone who's streaming right now that is like, I can chill. Let's see if there's anyone in the making and crafting people. Bob Ross is streaming? Goodness, what do we want to do? There's a couple of interesting people that are doing some crafts. Maybe I should look at food. I almost never look at food. Browse. Where's food? food. Like even my own category, like I'm in the food or drink category. I'm just never there. Someone's brewing a pickle beer. That looks interesting. Someone's meal prepping. You want to go watch someone meal prep? Oh, I like the headphones that people are using. Someone's sitting on the toilet. I'm not watching that. Oh, there's so many people who are like streaming food stuff. That's so cool. All right, so we're going to watch. I think this guy is German. Why do I like watching German people? They look interesting. They have cool, interesting stuff, I guess. There's a lot of non-English people who do food streaming. This is interesting. Ah, no, this guy's German. And then he speaks English. Hey, here I am. I see me. All right, let's see what this person's doing. It looks like they're streaming a TV show. That's not cool. This person's doing a Hobonichi bullet journal. That sounds fun. And then there's a couple of people cosplaying. Yeah. Or how many people do you get watching? You get watching. No, we're gonna do let's just read out to Jimmy. He's a cool dude, and I'll probably go play Jackbox with him anyways. So that makes sense. This makes sense to me. All right, let's go read Jimmy. Thanks for the stream, everyone. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see y'all next Saturday. We're gonna be playing some more video games, probably Sticky Business. I'm really enjoying that. It's been really great. Tell Jimmy I said hi, and I'll probably join him for Jackbox a little bit after I clean up. All right. See y'all next weekend.